Serenity Workforce Solutions. My name is Eddie. I'm the owner. A little bit about me. Let's see here. Uh-oh, down. Is it down? Okay, a little bit about me. I was born in El Paso, Texas. My dad was in the Army. Served for 20 years. I was born at Fort Bliss. My mom was a homemaker, die-hard Broncos fan, and a Wildcats fan. Yeah! Yes, that's right. For those of you that care, they did make it San Jose safe and sound, where hopefully they'll dismiss with Xavier pretty easily. So, for those of you that don't know, I was a nurse for 18 years. Still licensed as a nurse, so it's a great career to fall back on just in case things go belly up here, right? So, where I come from, let's see here. Oh, geez, wrong button. Mom and dad. So there's my dad. Turns into a jungle gym whenever he comes visits the kids. My mom holding the new twins that we just added December 6th. I definitely got my cynicism and my intellect and my common sense from my dad. Always told me to be the smartest person in the room, and that when I reach that goal, I should find a new room. So I think I'm definitely in the right room right now. So we're good there. And my mom is definitely who I got my compassion and my love from. She is the most amazing person in the world. So, a bit about why. So people say that I'm very highly motivated. These are 5 of my little ones from left to right. Carter, my 10-year-old, and my used-to-be baby, Bella Marie, in the green. And then my first set of twins, Jacob and Joseph. They're nothing alike. They actually hate each other most of the time. But at the end of the day, they can't live without each other. So, and then at the very end, that's my 12-year-old Anna. Some days me and Mom wouldn't make it without her help. So we definitely appreciate her. And of course, the 2 new twins. Crazy birth story, if none of you guys know it or if I haven't told you yet. Me and Amber did deliver these twins at home by ourselves, unassisted, by yours truly. So that was quite the experience, let me tell you. It changed my life. Jeremiah is the one on the right. Everly's the one on the left. Everly came out. She was 8 pounds, 20 inches. Jeremiah presented breech, feet first. We still got him out safe and sound. They started eating right after that. So great story. I'll have to tell you guys about that one of these days. But the real reason why I'm here, my true inspiration, is this woman right here. She's definitely changed my life for the best. Middle picture, about a week after we met, after we moved in, figured we'd get a dog, right? That's safe, okay? And that's us after having kids, so. Definitely a huge change there, so. But she's a great person, great personality, always positive. There's her in the jungle gym, and she's there with my 2-year-old, so she definitely keeps me going, so. Okay, down to business, why we're here. We're all here to make money, so we're going to talk about Serenity Workforce Solutions. I used to be with a staffing agency who did things not the way I wanted to, charged fees that I didn't agree with, so I thought, you know what, let's break off and do it on our own. So who are we? We're a locally owned recruitment agency specializing in direct hire placements. I don't call myself a staffing agency because anybody can staff, but not a lot of people will recruit. What that means is that we find suitable candidates for your open positions. We find talent in the local workforce, okay, that actually fits your needs. And we do all that for a flat fee, okay? But what makes us different? There's tons of staffing agencies out there. How do we do things differently? Well, let's look at the industry. Here's an example. So you call XYZ staffing agency because you need to hire a receptionist. You're going to pay this receptionist $12 an hour. So XYZ says, okay, we'll do a 45% markup because that's a standard in the industry, which means that you're going to pay $17.40 at the end of the day for every hour this person works. Okay, so that's a difference of $5.40, usually over a term of 720 hours. So you're going to end up paying almost $4,000 for this receptionist, which is pretty run of the mill. Second example. XYZ staffing agency, you go and talk to them because you run a law firm and you have to hire an associate attorney. Now they're really licking their chops, okay? They say, okay, well, how much are you going to pay this person? You say, all right, $70,000. Okay, the markup there is going to be anywhere between 15 and 25%, which means out of pocket you're going to be paying $17,500 for this placement. Now, if you run into a savvy staffing agency, they'll say, you know what? Let's offer them a 50% discount. You know, that's huge, right? You're getting 50% off. So you're only going to pay $8,000 for this placement. Sounds great, right? Well, not if you don't really know the industry and what actually goes into recruiting somebody and finding somebody for a position. It all comes down to cost and realistic fees for the positions that are being filled. So let's take the receptionist example, for instance. So we can say that the market is saturated with people that would probably qualify as a good receptionist. So you have this abundance of people. Well, the one complaint that I get from most clients that I sit down and talk to is they keep sending me people that are unqualified. Okay? What's the adage? Throw something at the wall and hope it sticks. That's usually what they do, because they send you somebody without really trying. That person doesn't work out. They send you somebody else. That person doesn't work out. They send you somebody else, so on and so forth. So what do we do at Serenity? We take this vast abundance of people that may or may not fit your qualifications, and we sift them down, and we screen them, okay? And we make sure that the people that we send you actually fit your needs, that actually fit your position, that have the characteristics that you're looking for, the education that you want, and that fits your pay range, okay? So that at the end, the consumer or the client is actually hiring the one person that fits their needs the best. And that's the one little guy that's sitting there by himself. Okay, so let's talk about the three major industries, right? There's office services, which are easy to fill because there's an abundance of talent for the positions that are open. Light industrial warehouse, moderately difficult to fill because it's intense labor, intense physical labor, and most people don't pay very well. And the trades, and those of you that are in the trades, these are the hardest jobs to fill because there is a huge lack of talent in the workforce. Everybody coming out of college or whatever, they don't go into the trades anymore, although that is starting to change. And people are looking to trade schools as opposed to colleges and universities. So that's what our fees are based on. Serenity's fees range depending on the position that's being filled. At the end of the day, I guarantee you that I can save you anywhere from 50 to 90% over any other staffing agency out there. And the person that I'm going to send you is actually going to be a quality employee that you want to keep. No BS overhead, just your bottom line. That's what I'm all about. I'm here to help you succeed in your business because that means I'm succeeding in mine. I have no building to pay for yet. I have no layers of management, although I have a lot of kids, so if you want to call that, I guess that fits, right? And you have one person doing the sales and recruiting, which means that you have a system in place where I do the sales call, I sit down and talk to the client, I know what their needs are, I know what their job requirements are, I go and find the person that's going to fit these needs, as opposed to I do the sales call, take all this information and hand it to a recruiter who's never met you, who's never talked to you, who doesn't really know what you're looking for. There's a huge disconnect there, so we avoid that at Serenity. We decipher needs, we decipher pain, what's bothering you, what's keeping your business from succeeding. Are you staying up until 5 o'clock in the morning managing the clients that you have? Well, you need help. Let's find out where that help needs to be put. That's the big difference between staffing and recruiting. So if we have a hole, we can try to fit whatever peg in there and keep doing that, and it's frustrating, right? It's insanity. When we recruit, we are looking for the best fit for that hole. That's kind of weird, but you know what I mean. So we're looking for the best fit. We're recruiting for the best possible candidate for your business, for you to succeed. That's what makes us different. We're not just going to send anybody for the sake of sending anybody. What's included? Job advertisement, candidate recruitment, candidate screening, proprietary interview process, employment verification, reference checks, skills evaluation, and a 45-day guarantee on the candidate placed. So within 45 days, if that person does not work out, I will find you somebody else at no extra charge. Will we do temp or eval hire placements? Eventually. But that's not what our niche market is going to be right now. Thanks to Miss Adrienne Hart. She made me really focus in on what services I wanted to provide. And I'll leave you with one parting shot. This is Bella, my 2-year-old, okay? And, this is how we walked into our master bedroom and found her. Don't get so hung up on where you'd rather be that you forget to make the most of where you are. So if your life is in the crapper, you might as well splash around and have some fun, right? Thanks.